Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is Celebrity Predictions. Thank you guys for joining me today. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and even your comments. Now, someone requested me to do this reading. I'm going to do a reading on Jeannie Mai and Yeezy. I know that Jeannie Mai, she is a Capricorn, and Yeezy is a Libra. Now, as I was shuffling, we had the Three of Pentacles that just flew out here. And their relationship is very mediocre. Okay. When I say mediocre, they could be like in different parts of the cities. Maybe they're not always home at the same time. I know that they're both celebrities and they're both busy. So maybe that's why their relationship is very mediocre. Okay. And the Three of Pentacles, it can be about group conflict and even sloppiness. Now, with the sloppiness here, I feel like it's the internet. Okay, they need to speak their truth right now. They need to speak their truth before the internet runs wild with their relationship and makes it even seem more sloppier. Now, group conflict here, I don't know if there was a third party involved. I'm not going to say it that I'm not going to say that's the case, but in some cases, group conflict. Okay, so it can be like a third party involved, but I feel like it's just more with the people, like family members. Like there's an issue or conflict with family members. I know that he is an African American and she is an American Asian. So maybe the group conflict is talking about their family traditions and their ethnic backgrounds. Okay, so that could be an issue. I also feel like that they can turn this around very easily. They can turn this around. Okay, I don't know how just yet, but in my mind, in my energy, what I'm feeling as I'm touching the cards, getting ready to do the reading, is that they can really fix this. Okay. Now, I feel like somebody is being very passive, right? Somebody's making accusations, somebody's talking, but the other person, they're not saying anything at all. They're just letting it happen. Just letting it happen. They're not they're not agreeing and they're not disagreeing. They're just not saying anything and they're just living life like as if somebody isn't talking, but somebody is talking. So I don't know if that was her, that's him. I also feel like they have a long road ahead of them. You know, they come from different cultures, you know, and she has to get accustomed to his culture, and he has to get accustomed to her culture as well. So that could also be an issue, right? What else am I feeling? I feel like somebody is emotionally walking away. The Queen of, the Queen of Wands in reverse. It can be self-doubt or just being dramatic, right? The situation is just dramatic. So I'm just going to lay out 6 cards here. I want to see what their current situation is like in their relationship. And I want to see what is the problem. Why did he send her a divorce papers? Okay. I'm also feeling like she should contempt. She should contempt that divorce papers. I'm feeling like I'm seeing in my head the Hierophant card. So I don't know if the Hierophant is going to pop out. But to me, the Hierophant is contempt. It's like you're wavering the divorce papers. So show me their current situation. Show me what is the actual problem between the two of them. Show me their advice. Show me something that happened in the past that contributes to their current situation. Show me what they both wish to achieve, and then show me their final outcome. Keep in mind, guys, this is entertainment only. Their current situation is we have the Eight of Pentacles. So they could be working on this, you know, or reading the fine detailed print in the paperwork and the divorce and prenup if they had a prenup. But it's also about learning to master a relationship, since we come from both different cultures. So we have a long road ahead of us. Okay? What is the problem? We have the World card. The problem is that they can be done if they want to be done. But if they don't want to be done, they have a long road ahead. Just like I said, it's like accomplishment. It's mastering the art of relationships in two different cultures. That could be the problem. The problem is also the World card is like the World Wide Web. So I don't know if this has to do with anything on the internet. It could be a problem if their relationship or details in the relationship gets on the internet. That could be another problem as well. But what I see here is that if they want to be done with it, you can just complete it. You can. You know, you don't have to fight. You don't have to argue. Just work out the fine lines and the details in the divorce. And the World card is like, it's like bim bam boom. It's done. Or you can work on your relationship, but you're still yet not have reached perfection and the mastery of being as a married couple, right? Show me their love advice or their advice. We do have the Chariot, and the Chariot is in reverse. So we have come to a stop. Stop and smell the roses. It can also be about confusion and unsuccessful. Somebody's feeling defeat. This could be also negativity. But what I see here is their advice is to stop and smell the roses. Don't pull forward. Do not pull forward with this relationship, you know. But it's in reverse. So we come to a halt here. So come to a halt. Come to a complete stop. Don't move forward with the Chariot. Show me something about their recent past. The Two of Swords. So there's like a fork in a road. And this card here represents an air sign, especially a Libra. Okay. So Yeezy, he is going through indecisions right now. Okay. The Two of Swords is like a stalemate. I believe he wants to restore the peace though, but there's an energy that is stalling. Like the Chariot in reverse can be stalling as well. Show me what they both wish to achieve. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So what do you guys want to achieve? Freedom. Self-care boundaries. Looking at things from a new perspective. Show me their possible future. Here we have the King, and the King is in reverse. When the King is in reverse, he's very stubborn. He can be ruthless, can be cruelty as well, and very opinionated. The King of Wands can also represent other people. So if this isn't them being opinionated to each other or going through severity type of energy, I feel like the people around them, other people around them has a lot of opinions, but negative opinions about their relationship. Okay, so let's clarify. Let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles here. The King of Wands. The King of Wands is upright. So thinking things through from all perspectives, right? It's about precisions and truthfulness, but at the same time, it's being very, very cautious. This is about controlling and, well, controlled by determination. So with their current situation is that I feel like they should be working on the details of their relationship, okay? Because the King of Swords can represent him, and the Eight of Pentacles could represent her. So maybe she wants to work out this relationship, okay? And he's controlling that. He's controlling. Yeezy is some way, shape, or form controlling the details of their situation right now with the King of Swords upright. The King of Swords could be working out a plan. Could be, I feel like looking at these two cards together, that no matter what she does or what she says, I feel like he will not change his mind. In order for the King of Swords to change their mind, it's like she has to come with it, because right now he is being controlled, or he is controlling all of their whole situation. Show me more about the world. The world represents their problem. What is their issue? The Queen of Pentacles could be representing her. Focus on your home, family, success, and even abundance. Protective. This is a protective, kind, truthful, and practical, and even intelligent person. How is that an issue? So sometimes these two cards here, we have the World and we have the Queen of Pentacles. So maybe the problem is that maybe he needs time and space to breathe, because the Queen of Pentacles is a loving energy, right? They're so highly focused on the family and the abundance, but maybe it's kind of choking him. I don't know, she's always around him. She doesn't give him his space, it feels like. So if she doesn't give him his space, like time to breathe, that could just be the issues, but that also can be something that can be fixed. It's not like she's cheating. It's not like, it's not a big issue, a big problem. So that's what I see here, is that she's all up in his airspace, or somebody's all up in somebody's airspace, and has so much going on that somebody doesn't have time to breathe. So somebody needs space to breathe. And it may be him. She may be the choking source for him or to him. And he just possibly maybe wants breathing time. But sir, that can be fixed very easily by communication, right? And then here we have another queen. This is the Queen of Cups. If she's not smothering him and doesn't give him time to breathe, then this is different cultures. This is the World card, dealing with places and distance and other countries. And then we have two mother figures here. Two mother figures from two different nationalities. That may also be the issue, right? Two different cultures, two different nationalities, two different ethnic groups, but still that's not something to divorce somebody from. You, there is a lot of interracial couples who have children, who makes it work. So if the issue isn't that she's smothering him, doesn't allow him to breathe, then their culture is very different. And for some reason he cannot handle that. Two different cultures. We have two different women here. These are older women. So mother-in-law. Mother and mother-in-law. Maybe mother and mother-in-law is having issues with each other. Two different races and cultures. Could also be family. Family is always around. They don't give them space to breathe or to have one-on-one time. There's always family in the house, in the home. That could also be the reason. Now let's take a look at this Chariot in reverse. Let's clarify the Chariot in reverse. We have the Empress in reverse. So this is an inaction card here. Lack of concentration, can't think, lack of inspiration. So again, lack of concentration and inspiration. We do have a mother card here again. This is the Emperor in reverse. She can represent an older woman. So Jeannie Mai, if your mom is always in the picture, that could be the problem. Maybe somebody needs air to breathe. Maybe somebody needs time to think. Maybe they need a quiet space so they can get their work done. But then there's always people around. You know how Asian families are. Asian families, there'll always be somebody around in the house when it comes to Asian families. So it could be that. That could be the problem. Too much people around or in their business. He can't think straight. He can't relax. He needs space to breathe. He needs space to do his work, but he can't because he can't concentrate. Okay? But the Chariot is like their advice. So what is the advice saying? To lose at the last minute? The Chariot is like a loss, but at the last minute. And then laziness. We have laziness. We have dependencies. So if who's lazy in the family or in the household? Somebody's always either lazy, dependent on another person, can't do things on their own. So again, it's like this person needs a breathing space. Somebody's always around, smothering him. But it's a good smother. But I guess that he needs space to think. He needs space to figure out his work. So whoever is smothering him is doing it in a nice way. Like they don't mean any harm. This smother energy is not toxic. But I guess it's too much for him. It's like he can't breathe. So I guess the advice would be to take a loss at the last minute. Okay, to change your decisions. Or not change your decision. I know he's divorcing her, but if you're going to stop something, keep it at a halt, and then make your decision. So I guess the advice here is to take this one as a loss. Give me more on the Chariot. The Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is also in reverse, which is a disaster. Or it could be a delay. So maybe his advice is to delay the divorce. Delay the divorce. Delay the divorce. And then we have the Two of Swords here, which is something that happened in a recent past. The Four of Wands, excuse me, the Four of Swords in reverse. So that's like unable to rest. Continuing on with the stress. I don't know, either she's smothering him too much, or the in-laws are smothering him too much, or he just came to a decision, which is the Two of Swords, right? He just came to a decision that this is exhaustion. This relationship is exhaustion. So it's him, it's not her. He just decided that maybe we're stalemates and we're not soulmates. And this mother energy or people around in the home is smothering him. But it's like a good smother. It's like feeding you, talking to you, communicating with you. It's like, do you need anything? Do you want, do you need anything to drink? Do you need anything to eat? And he's like, to him, that's smothered energy. And that is too much. Okay? So what they wish to achieve is freedom. Somebody wants freedom. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse. This is about freedom to choose. Self-created boundaries. So somebody wants to create boundaries between this relationship. Or maybe they need to look at this relationship at another angle or another perspective. Okay? Let's pull more. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. So this is assistance, needing help. Assistance, needing help. So maybe a moderator or a mediator, like a coach, a life coach, or a relationship coach, a marriage advisor could help you guys. If somebody's looking for self-created boundaries, then that would help them recover. Or if people just stop bothering him in the house or get their own house. There's too much people here. There's 3 women, possibly. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 3 women. 3 women and possibly even 2 males. So there's a lot of people in the house, in the home, and it's smothering the shit out of him, okay? And he will recover, but he needs to create his own boundaries, okay? And if he does not create his boundaries, he's going to continue being smothered, and he will not recover. So then, therefore, the divorce will be final. Will finalize, okay? Now, in the possible future, we do have the King of Wands in reverse. So that's like ruthless, right? Somebody being ruthless, somebody being intolerant. Clarify this, King. Oh, we have the Ten of Swords. So again, it has to end. It has ended and finished for better or for worse. So this marriage is done. It's like ruined. It's a failed attempt. It's like overthrowing with the Ten of Swords here. Speaking many words. So shouting. But at the same time, just somebody is just hopelessness about this relationship. So I do see quite a bit of family members in their home. There could be one family drama with another person. Okay? So what the issue is that he's just smothered. He's smothered from top to bottom. There's so many people in the home. You have grandma here, you have auntie here, and you have, I don't know, there's just, he feels very smothered, and he's an air sign, so you got to give them their space. And once they feel smothered, they can get really, really tacky. Let me tell you that. Okay? Don't smother the Libra. If the Libra doesn't want your kisses, doesn't want your fried chicken, they don't want it. What they really want is air to breathe. So that's really not a reason to divorce someone, but it is what it is, and it seems like emotions are gone. Somebody's walking away emotionally. If they don't divorce, they will have a few exchange words between family members or between the two of them. But it looks like within the next 2 months, it could be a finalized divorce. Okay. I wish them well. I really did like seeing interracial couples, especially Asian and Black. And it's just so sad. So I hope they have a better future separately. And I'll see you guys next time.